What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? So we are working on the good old Honda here. Got the good old Honda. There's a good old Duramax. And I bought this Honda, actually I had it traded a while back. And for my GTP, guy gave me some cash. I gave him the GTP. He gave me cash and this Honda on top of it. And this Honda is really in nice shape, not gonna lie. Did a ATOTO stereo upgrade to it, which I really like. And as you guys can see, the door panel's all off. And I ended up having to get a new window motor for it and regulator. I got it off like Amazon for like 40 bucks, real cheap. And we're gonna put this thing in. This window hasn't worked forever. It's actually been taped up to hold it up in place. But we're gonna go ahead. We got some tools here. Got the new window regulator. We're gonna go ahead and put it in, and hopefully it works. I guess we'll see. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take this off here, break it off actually, and then this guy here can pop out like so. That's pretty much this harness right here, guys. That harness there is what goes there. That goes to the motor. So we have 4 bolts here, they're 10 millimeter. And then we have these 2 bolts here, that's 10 millimeter. And then we are gonna have to put this window down a little bit because we have to get to the bolts here and here. So we're gonna put it down a little bit as well. So we gotta definitely untape this and then put it down. I'm gonna probably have my kid out here and hold the window up. They do make suction cup thingies that go on each side that are like, they have elastic bands on them. You can suction cup here, and it'll hold the window in place while you do this, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna use my kid to help me out here. So let's get the window down and get the tape off and go from there. All right, so we got everything hooked up just to test it. You can hear it does not want to work. It's a piece of junk. Now we'll hook it up to the new one here, right here. This one here should work just fine. Look at that. That guy works perfect. That's what we want. All right, so we definitely got to get this window down a little bit to be able to access these holes. There we go. So we need that right there, we need that guy. And then there's another one on this side somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where it is. All right, it's way, here we go. So it's way in here, so I'm gonna have to use a wrench to get the window slider thingy off. So let's do that. Yeah, see, that's what was happening. It would go down, but it wouldn't go all the way up. I think the gear's messed up or something. Alrighty, so let's get this light out of the way here. We got the motor out here. Basically, what we got to do is we just got to slide it out of this little hole here, I think. Somehow, some way. There we go. Yeah. Come on, window motor. This is kind of a bitch. We're gonna get it out of there. Let's put this, put it right here. Better. I'm not really sure what was wrong with this, but I think the teeth were chewed up or something. Maybe the motor was chewed up or something. That's why I wasn't going up all the way. Not really sure, but it doesn't matter because we got a new one. So this one is junk, trash. So now we'll get the new one in right here. All right, so we got the new one in, kind of. It's not all the way in, but basically you put these 2 bolts in the end, and that'll help you get it kind of lined up here, and it'll sit down in there. Then we'll grab our other 2 bolts here. right, as you see, I just used tape to hold the window in place, basically, just some Gorilla tape. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna tighten these down, and then we're gonna get this guy back on here, which is pretty simple. You just line it up with the window. You can move the window around a little bit to get these holes lined back up again. Tighten everything down. We're gonna test it before we put the panel back on, make sure it goes all the way up, all the way down like it's supposed to, and we should be good to go. So we'll go ahead and get that all done now. All right, well, let's get this tape off of here, because we definitely don't need that anymore. Put that up there. The tape idea is a really good idea if you're doing a window motor, and if you don't have a helping hand to be able to put the window up and down on its own. So keys on, everything's bolted up. We just got some finishing touches, but let's see if it goes up. Ho 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 ho, guys. Oh, something's going on here. Oh, something's not right. Something's hung up here, guys. We have to figure out what it is. I think it's just a bolt. Yeah, it's just one of these bolts here. So I think what it is these are longer bolts, and I think they go in here somewhere. So we're gonna swap 2 of these bolts out, and we should be good to go then. Let's do that. I'd probably just put them in the wrong spot, that's all. Let's do that and then try it again. As you can see, there is a slight difference in bolts, so be very vigilant on definitely making sure you put the right bolts where they belong. All right, round 2, guys. Okay, all the way up and all the way down. That's what it was just that bolt, and that was it. We have a window that perfectly works fine now. Look at that. This makes me very happy. So you can see the one down there. That's probably a better spot to get it at, honestly. We'll probably go in there and tighten it up. But yeah, there you go. Very happy about this. So that's pretty much, I mean, it's a pretty simple job, guys. Put a window motor in. But yeah, it works perfect now. It was kind of bothersome that this window did not work for a couple months, but now that it's all done, I'm actually pretty happy about it. All right, the very last step that we're gonna do is we're gonna put the door panel back on, the speaker back in. We gotta attach the wires, make sure they're not gonna hit anything, obviously. Other than that, that's pretty much it then. All right, door panel is on. Make sure it works. Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful that that window goes up. Look at that. Seems to work really well too. A little slow, but this one works really good too. This one's a little slow going up too, but this one probably hasn't worked for a long time, so it probably needs a little bit of help. Probably just needs to get used to going back up and down again. It's kind of falling out of its track a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It goes up and down. That's what makes me happy. Got a few little dumb stuff. I got to put a cat on this car too, but other than that, you know, this thing runs great. It's amazing gas mileage as well, so I cannot complain about having this little beater around car. Beater cars are the best. I don't care what anybody says. I don't need a brand new vehicle, because then I have a payment, full coverage insurance, and then I have to worry about repairs if something does break. At least with this little beater like this, man, I don't have to worry about none of that stuff. Liability insurance, because I'm not going to get into an accident, but you know, if somebody hits me, I'm still covered, which is good, and we're good to go there. But other than that, guys, we're going to end this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, DiabloFormula Racing. Facebook is also DiabloFormula Racing. Deuces, guys.